Just because he dreamed of becoming a president, an Italian man named Rosa set out to build his own country. Together with his friend Tom, he hauled 9 hollow steel pillars into international waters. Their goal was simple: create a nation that belonged to no one else. Once they reached the site, Tom opened the pillars and let seawater fill them. The massive columns slowly sank, forming the foundation of their future island. After months of hard work, they built a 400 square meter platform above the sea. It looked rough and unfinished, but it was enough to be called an island. To make the project livable, Rosa hired workers to drill for fresh water. Their unusual project soon caught the attention of the Italian Coast Guard, but there was little the authorities could do, because the platform stood in international waters. Before long, the island had its own water supply. Excited by the success, Rosa spent his first unforgettable night on the island. Then disaster struck. A violent storm rolled in without warning, and powerful waves slammed into the platform. Fortunately, the structure held strong. After the storm passed, the island welcomed its first citizen. He was a welder who had spent months drifting at sea. With his help, the island quickly gained its first building. Soon after, a second citizen arrived. His name was Rudy, a charismatic public relations expert. After hearing about a tiny island with no government control, he couldn't resist joining. Following Rudy's suggestion, the island was officially named the Republic of Rose Island. They opened a bar and welcomed visitors from around the world. Thanks to Rudy's networking skills, more and more young people flocked to the island. Rose Island quickly became a hotspot for freedom seekers. Not long after, a female bartender became the island's third citizen. The steady stream of visitors helped Rosa recover all of his construction costs. Soon, the island was generating serious profits. Then Rosa's ex-girlfriend unexpectedly arrived on the island. Thinking she wanted him back, Rosa proudly showed off his new nation. But she shocked him with a different announcement. She told him she was getting married. She also pointed out that the island looked more like a party beach club than a real country. Watching the crowds dance and celebrate, Rosa fell into deep thought. That very night, he gathered all the citizens and held the first national meeting in Rose Island's history. At the first National Assembly, Rosa officially named himself President of the Republic of Rose Island. His friends were given government positions. One became the Minister of the Interior. Rudy was appointed Minister of Foreign Affairs. The bartender became Minister of Finance, and the welder was named Minister of Defense. They even adopted Esperanto as the island's official language. Soon, they printed their own stamps. They even issued national passports. The very first passport went to Rudy, who didn't have a nationality of his own. After that, they officially applied to the United Nations for recognition as an independent nation. The UN quickly contacted the Italian government, but Italy didn't take the matter seriously. Officials dismissed it as nothing more than a prank by a few dreamers. Italy's interior minister even mocked Rose Island during a TV interview. He joked that it was nothing more than a rundown, unlicensed bar. Ironically, his comments gave Rose Island free publicity. Before long, the whole world had heard about it. Newspapers everywhere began covering the tiny nation just 6 miles off the Italian coast. Rose Island's message of freedom attracted young people from all over the world. Some even applied to give up their citizenship and join the Republic of Rose Island. The Italian government was furious. Stacks of citizenship renunciation applications made the country look ridiculous. The angry prime minister ordered the interior minister to solve the problem immediately. Soon, Italian agents approached Rosa with an offer. If he abandoned his dream of independence, they would give him 2 top beach clubs. They even promised wealth and security for generations of his family. But Rosa only wanted one thing: to be president of his own country. Without a second thought, he refused. When persuasion didn't work, the government turned to pressure. Using political influence, they got Rosa's father fired from the job he had worked for most of his life. Then they pressured and bribed Rosa's ministers into leaving him. Before long, Rosa was standing completely alone. He returned home and apologized to his father. But his father surprised him. "We've come this far," he said. "How can you give up now?" Those words reignited Rosa's fighting spirit.